Welcome back to the channel, guys, and today on Brian's Action Figure Reviews we're going to be taking a look at the Marvel Legends Amazon exclusive Captain America 2-pack. This 2-pack includes Baron Zemo and Arnim Zola. So one re-release and one figure that hasn't been released since the early days of Marvel Legends in general. I think, if I'm correct, I think Helmut Zemo was last released possibly the very earliest of Hasbro's. I could be wrong there now, someone's going to flame me in the comments for that. But it was my very first Marvel Legend when I got him in a toy store in Ireland, and he was like €6. And that was I would say nearly 15 years ago at this point. But yeah, so it's great to see him unveiled again and re-released in the line. And Zemo, of course, was the second Build-A-Figure in the Return of Marvel Legends. I think it was rebranded as, when Hasbro really started doing better figures, but still a mile off what we have now, but better back then. So glad to pick these up again, as obviously they've both slipped from my collection in the past. And yeah, so hail Hydra, let's check out the box. So let's check out the box for this awesome 2-pack. It is fantastic to see Legends are back with open face packaging again, and this is like downsized as well, I think, from previous efforts, and it just looks really good. Baron Zemo, Captain America, Arnim Zola, 4+ Hasbro warning. And of course you can see both figures and all the accessories that they have are in easy to see places. On the top you've got the Hail Hydra, well, the Hydra logo. On the side here we've got Baron Zemo looking all healthily, or all. On the back you do see this awesome pic. Look at that face on the Zola. It kind of makes me wish that is the face we got on the figure itself. Scientists Baron Zemo and Arnim Zola use their villainous techniques technologies to challenge their shared nemesis, Captain America. And of course here he is here, and of course the father of the other Baron Zemo in the Marvel canonical history. And you got all stuff on the side. We got again that picture of Zola on the side here, and he looks quite like solemn on this picture. It's a picture didn't go for the crazed look on the figure itself. So yeah, there's not a whole lot more to talk about with these figures, so let's just get them out of the box. So here is the Baron out of the box, and I have to say this guy looks really good. He does come with all pinless arms and legs, and the mask is absolutely class. And I'm going to show you as well what he looks like underneath that mask, which isn't very nice at all, and should persuade you to not go messing with hot glue. As I think what happened to him was he fell into a vat of hot glue and mask got stuck to his face. That's why he wears it. So yeah, this guy's cool, and as I said earlier, I got him years ago, a very crappy version of this figure, but this one is absolutely brilliant. I really like it. And when they put this guy up for pre-order, I don't usually pre-order stuff straight away, but yeah, this was an instant pre-order because I did want him for a long time, and I also wanted Zola, sorry. I also wanted Zola, who I've been meaning to re-pick up since the last time I had him. So let's take a look at Zola, and as you can see him swirling around there, his colour scheme is absolutely fantastic and will definitely jump off any shelf you stick him up on. The bright colours and the face in the middle of the chest is really cool. I'm not too gone on the android head, and the fact that he's only got single elbow joints and pins in his knees, I would definitely take points off of that. We'll look at those a bit closer in a little bit, but I do think he's really nice. But also I don't think they've upgraded him enough from that figure all those years ago. And he looks like, he kind of reminds me of when they redid Terax in that 2-pack as well, and it was another old figure from the Rise of Marvel Legends, and an old Build-A-Figure as well that they didn't really do much to. And yeah, so I don't know, I did want this figure, but I did hope it was done a little bit better. But yeah, I think it's kind of on par. But let's get more into it in a minute. So with both of them down off the swing majig, let's now take a closer look at both of these figures. And let's start with Zola and all the accessories. that they come with. So first of all, with Zola, he does come with an alternative head, which is this one, which is quite cool. I like it a lot. And let's check it out on that head there now. So here he is with the other head, and I do find this one a bit weird. It's like a tap or something on his head. Beep, beep. But with either of them, the articulation isn't great. It's quite tight. It does go up and down a little bit, and a little side to side. You can't get a full 360 on it. But yeah, I'm not a big fan of this one. I think this one is actually better because you can get more movement. And I feel like if you move this too much, it's either going to break or be out of position or something, or just look wrong. So let's change that back for the rest of the review. So again, with this head, you do get a bit more movement, a bit more left and right, a bit more side to side, up and down. You can actually look up. Also, he does come with this. Well, while I'm not too sure what it is coloured in now compared to the one that we got years ago, which was all one colour. And I presume it's just a remote control for some Hydra death monster or something. I don't know what it is, to be honest. Now the figure, again, I mentioned the faceplate. It's largely the same as the one that came with the one years ago. Now there was a running change that came with a red skull face, and I have seen people change this and somehow put their own versions in. I don't know how, but yeah. Articulation wise, it doesn't have a whole lot. Again, as I said earlier, single jointed elbows. The wrists, it's quite a stiff figure as well. Again, not even proper double jointed elbows, which is kind of annoying. Shoulders, you can go all the way around. You do get a full waist swivel. Legs won't do the splits, and they will only come up this far. And he's got double jointed knees, again, that don't go back that far either. And he does have ankle rockers that go up and down. But yeah, he's like a figure from yesteryear, if you were going to put it that way. It's like a classic Marvel or a classic Hasbro Legends figure, as in it's not great. Yeah, it's like something you got 10 years ago, and we did get it 10 years ago. So I definitely think they could have done a lot better with Zola. Again, it's nice to have him in the collection, but it would have been even nicer if they upgraded him a bit more, or any bit really. I think this is the only new thing, is the head, and that's not great. So disappointing part of the pack for me, but all is not lost, as Herr Baron Heinrich ZEMO, I've messed up his name and messed up Zola's name several times throughout this review, but this guy, I think, kind of makes the pack worth it. I really, really, really like him. He comes with way more stuff. Let's start off with the simple. He comes with this, like, World War I pistol. I think it's a World War I pistol, but it's an old one anyway. He does come with a sword, which is more or less the exact same one as Helmut ZEMO comes with. Now maybe he passed it down or something. It is his son after all. He does come with punching hands as well. All two of them. And he does come with cosmic cube grabbing hands, I would say these are. But yeah, grabbing hands for choking people or whatever. But the best part of this figure is his alternate head sculpt. You get the scarred head underneath, which is really cool. And can give you some cool picture opportunities now as well. Before I take this off, this crown can come off separately as well, but just looks really, really weird. I'm not going to say what that reminds you of, but anyway, you can make your own mind up there. You can pop off the head. Now the only thing with this can easily come off, and that looks weird. So yeah, but you could like have him holding the head, the hood or whatever, as he's about to take it off or put it on or whatever, and it's really, really nice. He is ugly as sin. Look at that for a face. Only a mother could love that. Yeah, horrible, but looks amazing as well. Looks amazing, and it's really, really cool. Gives a different gives a different vibe to the character straight away. As in, this guy has seen some stuff through that mask. But yeah, he's really, really cool. Articulation wise, this head gives him a lot more articulation. You can move it all the way around. You've got a neck joint there as well. He doesn't have butterfly joints, unfortunately. He does have pinless arms and knees though. And again, these are quite tight. I don't know what it is about this set, but the articulation is quite tight on both arms and both legs. So just be careful. Which you do have swirly as well. Legs will go out for splits. This kind of gets out of the way, which is good. He does have his World Heavyweight Championship belt of the world. I don't know what belt that is, to be honest. Again, knees are quite tight, but they do go back quite far. You do get boot rotation, ankle rockers, and up and down, which again, very, very tight. So overall, like, I'm very, very pleased with this figure. And so let's put on back on his head before I do the comparisons. So I want to see what he looks like with other Hydra characters. As I said though, I'm quite happy with this guy. And the fact that you get Nemo, I was going to say, the fact that you get Zola as well makes the pack worth it, I guess. So like, if I had to score this guy out of 10, or if I had to score this pack out of 10, I would probably give it an 8. An 8, sorry. Yeah, he looks really, really good. The set is good, but Zola could be better, definitely. If I was giving him individual marks, I'd give Zola a 4, and I'd give ZEMO a 9, I think. But here's some of the other Hydra guys, including his dear old son, next to them. And I think they look really well together. If you're planning on doing a big Hydra display, they would all look great together. As I just add them there. And Hydra Bob shouldn't be there, but yeah, all the Hydra guys together, and they all look great, I think. And yeah, so I'm very happy with this set. I thought it would be. ZEMO or Zola is a bit of a disappointment, but look, you can't win them all. So yeah guys, I hope you enjoyed this review, and we will see you on the next one. Make sure you drop a subscribe, tell us in the comments what you thought, and we'll see you later. Have a good one. Bye.